Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital News YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. At Finn's apartment, Finn and Chase set up Gregory was stretched out on the lounge with an oxygen mask covering his nose and mouth. Violet tearfully prayed her father to help her forefather. Finn rushed to check on Gregory, who was conscious but unfit to move. Chase called for paramedics, while Finn calmly asked Violet what had happened. Violet explained that she and Gregory had been playing a game when Gregory had started to have difficulty breathing. Violet had brought the movable ventilator for her forefather and placed it on him. Finn snappily caught on that his father wasn't in pain by asking Gregory to blink formally for yes and doubly for no. Finn praised Violet for helping her forefather. Chase decided to take Violet to her bedroom, where she snappily fell into an exhausted sleep. When Chase returned to the living room, Finn assured his father that the paramedics were on their way, and he prompted Gregory to get some rest. "We got you," Finn promised. After Gregory's eyes drifted unrestricted, Chase wondered what he should do about the marriage because he could not see himself getting married while their father was paralyzed and conceivably rehabilitated. Finn told Chase that it was a decision that Chase and Brooklyn would have to make. Finn could only concentrate on getting Gregory help and assuring Violet. Shortly after the paramedics arrived, Gregory sluggishly began to recapture feeling in his branches. Finn wanted Gregory to go to the sanitarium to be checked out, but Gregory refused because the medical extremity was over. After everyone left, Violet woke up and ran out to check on her forefather. Once she was assured that he was fine, she returned to bed. Gregory pledged not to let anything like that be again because he would see the fear in Violet's eyes. Finn gently suggested that they talk about it in the morning. In the Quartermain kitchen, Brooklyn, Lois, and Tracy arrived home from the party. Everyone was in high spirits, and Brooklyn thanked her mama for the special evening because it had been a great night. "Anything for my girl," Lois said with pride. Tracy agreed that it had been a delightful night. "But some of your musketeers cannot hold their liquor," Tracy teased. "Not like you, huh, Grandma?" Brooklyn asked with a knowing grin. After Tracy seized a bottle of water and left, Brooklyn confessed that she wanted to call Chase to tell him about her night. But she did not want to bother him if he was still celebrating with his musketeers or wake him if he was home in bed. Rather, Brooklyn went to change into pajamas and a mask, while Lois seized commodity to drink and worked on the seating map for the marriage. When Brooklyn returned, Lois explained that she had rearranged effects to keep two feuding Cerullo women separated. Their discussion turned serious when Lois confessed that if she could have picked the perfect hubby for Brooklyn, she'd have chosen a man exactly like Chase. Touched, Brooklyn hugged her mama and said that she loved her. And many twinkles laterally, Tracy rambled in as she flipped through prints on her phone, taken before that evening. Tracy was dressed for bed, and her hair was down, egging Brooklyn to ask why her grandmother was still awake. Tracy explained that she demanded commodity to hydrate herself with, so she batted costing a mug of warm milk to help her sleep or having a nightcap of schnapps. Brooklyn reminded Tracy that alcohol was not hydrating. Just also, Lois' cell phone resounded with an announcement. It was a textbook communication from Chase asking Lois to let Brooklyn know that he was on his way over. Brooklyn explained that she had left her phone in the bedroom, but she realized that commodity was wrong for Chase to pop over at that late hour. A short time laterally, Chase arrived and snappily filled everyone in on Gregory's medical exigency. Brooklyn offered to call the florist and caterer in the morning to check their options in case they decided to cancel the marriage. Tracy expostulated because she was certain that Gregory would do everything in his power to officiate the marriage. As if on cue, assured Tracy that he was more. But he explained that he called her to make certain that Chase and Brooklyn did not cancel their marriage or look for a relief efficient. Gregory refused to let his illness ail their plans, and he pledged to be fine for the marriage indeed if it kills me. Tracy smiled as she bared Gregory's communication. Gregory suggested that, if need be, Tracy could advance him a hand at the marriage. Chase and Brooke Lynn agreed to do with the marriage. At the dismissal throwing installation, Jordan launched her dismissal at the board and landed nearer to the bull's eye than Drew's dismissal. She smiled victoriously as she joined Drew at the table. When he revealed that dismissal throwing had been constructed in Canada by a group of musketeers who had been drinking and go each other who could throw in dismissal stylish, Jordan admitted that it sounded fully made up. Drew pulled out his phone to prove it was true. Jordan noticed the print of Scout on his phone, and she commended that she hoped Molly Antigone had a girl because she wanted to buy her granddaughter a ridiculous number of dresses. Drew claimed that Jordan was too youthful to be a grandmother. Flattered, Jordan admitted that she would have further fun than anticipated. Drew revealed that he felt the same. They talked about Chase and Brooke Lynn, and both agreed that the happy couple were right for each other. I authentically appreciate the memorial of the excitement that happens in a relationship before notoriety gets their heart broken, Drew said. Jordan chortled because he would been close to saying commodity positive. Jordan was confident that Drew would get there ultimately. Drew laughed and offered to walk Jordan out. At a near table, Anna and Dex belted their beers and bandied the evening's events. Dex appreciated Chase's invite, but he realized that it might have been a mistake to attend because several police officers had given Dex a frosty event. Anna asked if Dex had alternate studies about joining the police academe. He assured her that if he was accepted, he'd work and study hard and do whatever it took to graduate. Still, it was clear to him that some police officers did not want him to join their species because they begrudged him for working for Sonny. The other Bobbies are wondering what my angle is then, Dex said. Dex refocused out that he'd been in an analogous situation with Sonny, and he'd no desire to put himself back in a position where he was constantly suspected and undermined by the people around him. Got it, Anna said. She explained that trust was important on the force because a police officer's life was in the hands of their mate. So, you agree this is going to be a problem? Dex asked. He was curious if she had changed her mind about him joining the police department. Anna admitted that she would been in Dex's shoes too, and she would have to prove that she wanted the same as her fellow officers, which was to cover and serve. Anna was confident that Dex could do the same and that he'd succeed in winning people over. Anna conceded that she had originally wanted Dex to work for her because he'd sapience into Sonny and Sonny's association, but she would ago been impressed by Dex's commitment. Anna assured Dex that he was a good man, and he'd make a great officer. Dex thanked Anna for her support, but she advised him that he'd still have to deal with Detective Bennett at the police academe. Dex assured her that he'd not back down. Pleased, Anna told Dex that he was embarking on commodity important because society demanded police officers to keep metropolises safe and inhabitable. Anna explained that there would always be bullies, but she'd advised Dex not to let them get to him. Dex promised to do his stylish. In another corner of the installation, Sam approached Dante and apologized for being late. As she sat down, she filled him in about Danny sneaking out to see Jason. Dan empathized with Sam's frustration, but he suggested that she take a deep breath. Sam lumbered that Jason sounded like a stage-up and solid Joe, but he'd broken her heart doubly by falling off the face of the earth. She conceded that the first time had not been by Jason's choice, but that wasn't true for the alternate time. Sam was frustrated by Jason's lack of explanation and how Jason's choices might impact Danny. He'd be devastated if Jason faded again, Sam said. Dante agreed that it was a delicate situation, but he admitted that Danny should not feel like he was doing commodity wrong by wanting to have a relationship with his father. Thanks for watching if you liked this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.